and have developed and continue to develop and deliver programs for emerging careers. It is said that we are training students now for careers that don't even exist. So by the time they graduate, they will be recruited into careers that may not even exist today. Well, again, through our partnership with industry, we can anticipate some of these careers. Through a partnership with the Business Processing Association of the Philippines, we developed a service management track within our IT and business administration programs. So this was through partnership with industry when they said, these are the types of skills we need, these are the types of courses that will bring about those skills. So they worked with our technical committee, and now we have a special track in service management. IBM did the same thing with us. They told us, well, with the BPO, they knew that. They said, we have to hire 500,000 people, and we don't find them. We don't find them because the graduates that come out of the institutions don't qualify. So through this program, they will, and the business processing outsourcing industry will hire them. The same thing with IBM. They said, for the future, it's really going to be a very big thing. This thing on business analytics. That is the next big thing. We will really need a lot of people with big data skills. And can we train them now? Can we train them now? So the same way, through working with our technical committee on IT and our technical committee on business administration, we embedded a career track, a specialization track for business analytics in the curriculum. So we are continuing to do this, and we hope to discover other emerging careers for the future. We have classified higher education institutions by type. We have a horizontal typology and a vertical typology. The horizontal typology classifies institutions into 3 basic types. Not just all universities. Everybody thinks that my final goal is to be a university. And we say no. Every different institution has its own calling based on your mission and vision. So you could be a college, you could be a professional institution, and you could be a university. But not all of you have to become a university. And often it is just university in name. You're not real universities. It becomes a political exercise. Your congressman pushes it. There is a bill in Congress. No matter how much Chen objects and saying they're not yet ready, they're not yet a university, tuloy pa rin because politically that is the thing to do because they will get votes. Now, and we hope that will change also. That essentially then, you can be whatever it is you are meant to be as long as you are good. So, horizontal has no implication of superiority. You're all the same level, only different. But on the vertical typology, that's where you can be the best that you can be. And if you are very good, excellent, you will be autonomous. And if you are, okay, and aspiring to be better, you might become deregulated, or the rest will be regulated institutions. Finally, for Action 1, we have developing faculty and HEI managers. This was referred to by President Alao earlier. So, part of it was, but basically we provide scholarships to upgrade the academic qualifications of HEI faculty, and we allow them to study for master's degrees and doctorate degrees, as well as continuing professional education. So we hope that this way, the quality of education within the HEIs will improve through the improvement of faculty. action two, no? Action two for strategy two. So you give them good quality education. Now we also want to steer students toward priority programs. No? Essentially, we have identified priority disciplines. We have identified oversubscribed disciplines, and that's why we also issued a moratorium on oversubscribed disciplines. And we have identified priority courses. And this way, we give more support for those who are going into priority courses. So, what we have done is, and continue to do in collaboration with the Department of Labor and Employment, and of course, TESDA and DepEd, we give labor market information for employers, students, and schools. And we also collaborate with guidance counselors so that they can provide career guidance for students to enhance the employability of students. And then finally, under this action, we give what we call merit scholarships. There is a distinction between grants in aid, which are needs-based, and scholarships, which are merit-based. So we also have increased the number of scholarships available. And quite frankly now, with the big brouhaha on PDAP and people giving away their PDAP, I am afraid we will have a lot more scholarships on our hands, and the issue is our own capacity, our absorptive capacity. And they said, kaya ka ng chair, not to handle all of this. Well, I said, kakayanin, we will do our very best, because that's good, that's good that we have more scholarships. All right, finally, strategy 3, which is excellence. Develop globally competitive HEIs and programs. First, the first action point is identifying and supporting centers of excellence and development, research development centers, and national universities and colleges for agriculture and fisheries. Here again, we have supported quite a number. We have about 67 centers of excellence, and we will continue with this program. And the point here is these centers of excellence, as well as these research and development centers, are supported so that they can be as good as they should be, and also become a resource for other institutions. I also have to make some, I'll go a little quickly because this is taking a little bit more time than I expected. Reforming graduate education programs is the next action point. Yes, I have to say something here, because we have so many graduate programs. Now we have, by last count, 4,177 graduate education programs. And 3,800 or so are just barely make the minimum. We call them minimumers. So we really are not happy with the quality of graduate education in the country. Most of the graduate programs are just there because there is a market. And why is there a market? Because CHED says all those who teach in higher education institutions have to have master's degrees. Because the Civil Service Commission says, if you have a master's degree, you get more points and so forth. So it has created a market for rather cheap master's degrees. So we are going to now take stock of these master's degree programs and try and make sure that because most of these programs are not even accredited, So we will start with some effort to have these programs accredited and improve the quality so that they are real graduate programs. We are working on meeting Action 3, the international standards in programs with international agreements. Here, I would like to just point out the Washington Accord, which is basically a